I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's been going around. It's called the Holy Spirit board game. The Holy Spirit board game. Good timing. A lot of Christians are getting very deceived these days. Very true. And we see it with the Chosen series, we see it with the politics, and now we see it with board games. The Holy Spirit board game is basically, I can't show pictures. You can look it up though. It's called the Holy Spirit board game. It's basically a Ouija board. It's a quote unquote Ouija board. It's a Ouija board disguised as a Christian game. That's what it is. It has this infinity symbol in the middle, and basically what they say is it allows you to communicate directly with Jesus. That's what it's about. So it's a board. It's got this infinity symbol in the middle, and then it's got the crucifix, of course, with Jesus on the cross. If you don't know, we know the Christian cross does not have Jesus on it. We know the Catholic cross does. That's because Jesus is no longer on the cross. He was resurrected. He's no longer dead. So that's why, as Christians, we don't use crosses that has Jesus still on there. So if you didn't know that, that's why. Well, on this game, this Ouija board, it has the crucifix on there with Jesus still on the cross, the infinity symbol. And like I said, it's about communicating directly with Jesus. If you're a Christian, if you're saved, you have the Holy Spirit within you, you have a direct line with God. You have a direct line with God. You don't have to use some board to communicate. That's part of the perks. I mean, if that's that's part of the perks of it. I mean, I know a lot of people might not like the word perk, but it's part of the perks of having the Holy Spirit within us. When you get saved, he comes into us and we have a direct line with God. That's how it works. We can go to him with all of our problems, and he will look at us and he will love us and take care of us and listen to us, and he will communicate directly back with us as well. That's why we have the Bible. He talks to us through the Bible. He uses people. He uses events. We don't need a Ouija board game to communicate that way. That's why we have prayer. But they're offering this. This is not Christian at all. You are definitely not talking to the Holy Spirit or Jesus or God through this thing. That's for sure. Now, like I said, the board has the infinity symbol on it. You check it. You can go back and check out my One World Religion series 1 and 2. I think it's the first one I talk about, or I don't remember. I think it's the first one I talk about the infinity symbol. The infinity symbol represents balance. And if you pay attention to a lot of the modern spiritual religions out there, they always talk about balance, making sure you're in alignment, having proper balance, like yoga and balance. Yeah, if you're a Christian, don't do yoga either. That's getting into basically putting yourself into Egyptian worship positions. You're making your body an antennae for demonic spirits. That's what yoga is. So if you're Christian, don't do yoga either. I'm really going off on some stuff, but just roll with me here. I haven't had a chance to do this in a while. But the infinity symbol represents balance. When you see things like that, same thing with like the 4-leaf clover and all these other signs that you've seen, the heartogram, all of that stuff, it represents balance. It's about evening things out. It's a occultic symbol. It's an occultic symbol. That's what it is. And then if you look at the Amazon pictures, so if you go on Amazon and you search up the board game, they've got pictures. One of the promotional pictures that they have on there is the board with 4 people sitting around it, and they've got incense burning. They've got candles going. If you look at the clothing of one of the people sitting there, it's got moons on there. That's getting, again, into mystery religion, the one world religion, the moon symbol, the moon goddess, Semiramis. That's how all that works. It's got moons on there, which is occultic. You'll also notice another pair of hands that are on the table that are doing the pyramid sign. So we talked about, how some celebrities, they take pictures with the one eye type of thing. Well, another thing that you'll see celebrities doing, and a lot of people doing, is this. You'll see them with their hands in this shape. That's the pyramid shape. all-seeing eye, usually on the pyramid. It's on the back of the money. You can look it up yourself. Well, a pair of hands that is in the promotional picture for this game also has, they have their hands laying on the table in the shape of a pyramid. You don't just, somebody just doesn't naturally sit there with their hands like this on a table. No, they did that on purpose. Same with the moon clothing of the other person. Like I said, they've got candles and seance stuff and other various amulets sitting on the table and stuff. This is straight occultic. It's straight occultic. This is not Christian by any means at all. And actually, if you look up some of the reviews on there, there's a lot of people on there just bashing. I mean, they're dropping bombs on that thing because they realize that it is not Christian at all.